Welcome to English Stories, where captivating tale becomes your pathway to English mastery. Immerse yourself in enchanting narratives designed to enhance your vocabulary and conversation skill. With our carefully crafted collection, learning English becomes enjoyable and effective. Mystery, romance, adventure, fantasy, we have stories for every taste and levels. Join our community of English learners where each story is a stepping stone to fluent conversation. Subscribe now and let the magic of English stories transform your English language journey. Many years ago, there was a king who was as foolish as he was cruel and hasty. One morning, as the king was being shaved, he was suddenly startled by a loud noise outside, and although the barber did the best, he could not avoid making a small cut on the royal chin. The king raved in his temper, and the trembling barber, in fear of his life, quickly gathered up his implements and scuttled out of the chamber. That same afternoon, the king was told that his favorite horse had collapsed and died. Then in the evening, a courier arrived with the disastrous news that one of the king's ships carrying valuable treasures had been lost in the sea. The king was in a black mood that he should be beset with such ill fortune, and started to think as to how he began such a terrible day. Then he remembered that the first person to greet him on rising was his Dhobi. That must be the one responsible for this day of misfortune. So the king ordered the Dhobi to be hanged immediately for owing such a face of ill omen. The gallows were made ready, and a seething, murmuring crowd soon gathered to see the unfortunate Dhobi hanged. As the noose was put around the Dhobi's neck, the magistrate told him he could make one last wish before being hanged. "Let me have the honor, sir, of seeing His Majesty for the last time," begged the Dhobi. This seemed a simple wish to grant, so the Dhobi was quickly taken by the guards to the king's palace. In the presence of the king, the Dhobi knelt and in plaintive voice begged permission to say a few last words. "Speak up," ordered the king. "Then we can get this hanging done before the moon rises." The Dhobi looked up at the king and in a surprisingly firm voice said, "Your Majesty, I am told that today you have suffered much ill fortune, and all because mine was the first face your Majesty saw this morning. But your face happened to be the first face I saw this morning. I am not afraid of losing my life at your command, but great king, let it not be said that because the king's face was the first face the Dhobi saw, he had to forfeit his life." The king quickly realized that the Dhobi had turned the tables on him, and scared of the finger of Scorn, he reluctantly ordered the Dhobi to be set free. So friends, because of the talents of the Dhobi, he showed the king that the thing which he was doing was not right. So if you like the story, comment, share with your friends and subscribe the channel. Thank you.